Yay! Battlegrounds are finally out! Now us poor Alliance folk can get to MC and Onyxia normally again. Since introduction, Azeroth has become a much more pleasant place to roam around in. Okay, but you guys didn't come here to discuss that, did you? You guys came here for the monies, honor and AV rep, or also Stormpike Guard reputation. Normally, getting honor and AV rep can be combined easily. However, I found a way to make a nice amount of money in addition to the honor and the reputation. Unfortunately, this literally only applies to rogues, and is best done on Alliance side. Okay, so here's the plan. Queue up for AV, wait for the match to begin, mount up, go right, and enter the Iron Deep mine, and go ham on the pickpocket. Okay, that's too fast. To make this a bit more efficient, we need to take a few steps back. First, you want to set up a proper pickpocket macro. So type /macro or enter the macro menu from the main menu, create new, and don't spend any time on finding the right icon, it will find the correct one automatically, and type in this macro. I'll also post it down below in the description so you guys can copy paste it. This macro basically lets you spam pickpocket as it auto targets the target that is in the center of the screen the most. Make sure to bring 5 to 10 vanish powders and some crippling poisons in case you need to chase away some horde. Auto loot has to be on, you can find it in the interface menu under control. Okay, with all that set up, you can start your pickpocket adventure. Pickpocketing these mobs will give you heavy lockboxes, junk, on average I would say 3 silver, star ruby and superior healing potions. The lockboxes can give you more silver, major healing potions and on very rare occasions green rings. I got 2 so far, vending for 80 silver each. It also gives rogue regions, but above all, blinding powder. Now the blinding powder, superior and major healing potions will be your main source of income. On my server, superior healing potions sell between 15 and 20 silver a piece. Major healing potions between 1 gold and 30 silver and 1 gold 50. And a stack of blinding powder goes for a whopping 3 gold 70 silver plus. If your route is efficient enough, you will finish a full Iron Deep pickpocket run within 10 minutes. So you will always be able to complete at least 1 full run every AV. After 10 minutes, the pickpockets of the mobs will be filled up again by their great-great-grandma. This is quite handy for those longer AV games. Usually I have to wait for like 1 or 2 minutes before I can start pickpocketing again. In the downtime, you can open up the lockboxes, create some bandages or do whatever. That is also the reason why I don't leave stealth, you have to wait anyway. This strategy should work for any rogue with level 56 or higher, or whatever build, be it daggers, swords or Hemo prep. These mobs are weak, and I mean really weak. At some point a mob will resist your pickpocket. My advice is to kill the mobs if the pack is not larger than 3 trogs. A vanish is advised for packs larger than 3. When you decide to vanish, wait a good 2 seconds before re-pickpocketing the mob that just resisted your steals. If you pickpocket too early, it will evade and it will start slapping your face again. As a level 60 rogue, distract is hardly required. I only use it on the level 58 boss mob since he can suddenly wander around. If you're like inside of him, he will aggro and will start poking you. If your vanish is on cooldown, your only option is to kill him or die. You don't want to kill him, because then your dwarf allies will spawn and your pickpocket adventures will be over for the next 15 minutes or so. Don't slack around in tight corners, like me, else you just might aggro these angry moles. Not that big of a deal, but more like a nuisance you want to avoid. Now, why does this work for the Iron Deep mine and not for the Cold Tooth mine? In the Cold Tooth mine, you have these white whiskered geomancers. They have an aura dealing fire damage every few seconds and has a radius of about 4 to 5 yards or something, hitting every enemy within the range, even rogues that are in stealth. Which basically means your stealth will be owned, or also kaput gemacht! So yeah, that's basically how the simultaneous gold plus honor plus AV rep farming cookie crumbles. In these 2 AV runs you are watching right now, I made 18.3 gold in 25 minutes. That's 40 plus gold in an hour. Now, I know there are some scientists among you, for sure, and 2 runs for 25 minutes is hardly a big enough sample to make these type of statements with enough confidence. So I will post another video, which will be linked at the end of this video or down in the description, of me farming this crap for 2 hours. How's that for a sample size? Okay, quick spoiler. During the 2-hour run, I made approximately 24G an hour. Adding that 18G in 25 minutes to the equation makes an average of around 27G an hour. So 25G an hour should be possible for all of you. Oh, and one more thing, before I end the video, I have one more thing that I want to address. Doing this basically means you will contribute zero, nothing, nada to the BG or your allies. Just keep that in mind. People might start disliking you for free riding on their effort while you're only working for your own gains. So be nice and participate every now and then. See ya!